One of the more difficult things that I had to learn was letting go of personas. When I started working at Verizon, I was still serving in the Navy Reserve and I was getting close to retirement. And so I had, for many years, adopted the persona of the Navy Chief Petty Officer. Tough as nails, always direct, and by and large, never wrong, which was kind of a fallacy, continues to be a fallacy. That's not the point. Navy chiefs have a persona. And in fact, the term ask the chief is one of the results of that persona and how chiefs project themselves to their teams and to leaders above them. So making that shift from being in uniform to being a leader in the private sector, I really failed my team oftentimes because when push came to shove, oftentimes I would just assume the chief persona and I would be like, we're getting it done. This is no longer up for discussion. We're getting it done. And what that would do is it would put people in an unsettled position where they didn't feel heard. And with the type of authority that is inherent in the military through the ranks, there isn't a whole lot of room for disagreement once a decision is made. Whereas in the private sector, there's always going to be room for disagreement. The key thing is that if you've developed, like I did, a persona of being tough as nails, let's get the work done. I don't care if you disagree with me. Damn the risk, full speed ahead. It's not going to work because that environment is much more permissive, and that environment often opens up room for discussion and disagreement. And as a result, we need to respect that as leaders. We don't need to commit to the way the other person is suggesting that we do work or that we get work done, but we do need to give them a fair opportunity to be heard out and actively listen to what they have to say, because who knows? They may have a better way of getting the job done. Drop the persona. Be a better leader, actively listen, and be willing to accept that there might be a better way when you do.